All right. We're back again with Real Deal Effects with another YouTube video and with another weekly forecast as well. Okay. Now it's been a long time since we have had weekly forecasts posted on our YouTube channel, but hopefully, guys, we're gonna be available on a weekly basis as well as on a daily basis on our Discord channel, which you're gonna find the link below in the description box. Okay. Now. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start our weekly forecast by marking the structure on the DXY. And for the new guys watching this video or watching our channel, let me just quickly explain to you how we do our trading strategy. Okay, so basically we focus on the multi-time frame analysis, which is purely price action. Okay, we do not use any kind of indicators, and we actually only use one kind of indicator, if you like to call it that way. But as basically the volume profile, I'm gonna show to you how to use it as well. But when it comes to the main analysis, it's purely on the price action only, and the on the obvious demand zones and the break of structures. Okay, so as you guys can see right now, the chart that we are on the 4-hour time frame on the DXY. Okay, now as we begin our analysis, um, you can see, guys, here in the 4-hour time frame, this has been the most recent push that happened on this time frame, and price right now started its pullback phase. So price right now is pulling back to the extreme demand zones, which is basically below the 50% Fibonacci level. So if you put like a 50% from this level until the high, the week high, you're gonna find like the 50% right now. Price is actually accumulating within the 50% Fibonacci level. Okay. Now, what we're looking for to get like the perfect entry, we're actually waiting for the price to pull back down deeper into that demand zone. Once we hit that demand zone, our bias is gonna change, and we're only gonna look for bullish setups going from that point. But as we can see right now, the DXY is still actually in a bearish position when it comes to the internal market structure. So the order flow, which is basically the internal market structure on the 4-hour time frame and on that swing, uh, the internal market structure is actually bearish. The order flow itself is bearish, as you guys can obviously see that the candles, the bearish candles, has been much stronger than the bullish ones, and this is a strong indicator that sellers are actually controlling the markets at this time. So when is it gonna switch to the bullish? It's either that we tap into this demand zone and push, or that we break this accumulation zone and we show strong bullish momentum. Once we show strong bullish momentum, then we can go ahead and look for the bullish entries. Okay. So this is as when it comes to the 4-hour time frame and the DXY. Now let's drop down to the 30-minute time frame to see where we are. Okay. Now on the 30-minute time frame, as you guys can see as well, the major structure is actually bearish. It's been strongly bearish. The bearish momentum is the one that has been taking place, and the bullish momentum has been very slow. So the pullback itself has been very choppy, has been very slow. The candles itself has been very weak as well. So once we tap inside this extreme supply zone and we took this liquidity, then we saw the strong rejection candles, the strong bearish rejection candles, which indicates that the sellers are actually stepping into the markets and they're holding it to their positions. Okay, so they're adding their sell positions. That's why the markets right now are very strongly bearish. Okay, so what we are expecting to do in that kind of scenario, so we're gonna actually wait for a deeper pullback, at least for the price to pull back and until it reaches this level. Once the price pulls back to this level, we can go ahead and take more bearish setups so that we can engage with the sellers, and yeah, we can profit on this quick move. Okay. Now, this when it comes to the XY, let's go ahead and switch to the next currency pair that we got. Okay. Now we have the 30-minute time frame on the Euro USD, and yeah, it's basically vice versa what's happening on the DXY. So here we have been seeing strong bullish momentum and very weak bearish pullback. with a very weak bearish momentum. Now price tapped into this demand zone and it did show strong bullish momentum from that move. So what we're expecting next to happen, it's either that the price pulls back a little bit until it reaches this recent valid range, and then we can go ahead and engage with the bullish setups. But in the meantime, because we guys are actually here stuck in an accumulation phase, so there is no entries. Do not go ahead and take like a bullish setup on that area because it's gonna sound stupid. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. If I took like a bullish setup on that one, I might win. Okay, if the momentum itself was in my favor, I would be able to stack up on this move. But I'm gonna sound so stupid because price will easily be able to switch back and take liquidity levels from here until it taps this valid range, and then it shows the more valid entry. So yeah, that's why you guys gotta be patient. If the price went up without giving us an entry, that's completely fine. We still got a lot of currency pairs that we can go through, okay? And that's when it comes to the Euro USD. Now, let us go ahead to the next currency pair that we got, and we got the USD JPY. Okay, so the USD JPY recently has been bullish. Okay, so when it comes to the DXY itself is actually bearish, but when it comes to the JPY, the Japanese yen is actually very weak. That's why we have been seeing strong dollar move when it comes to the USD JPY. It's been taking a very strong bullish move actually. So what we're gonna be expecting next? Now, if price retrace back to this same valid demand zone, that's going to be a good opportunity for us. Once we see a confirmation bullish candle, then we can go ahead and take an entry with our stop loss below this demand zone. And when we can actually target like a 1.2, a 1 to 2, or a 1 to 3R. So yeah, you're going to be able to like basically stack up profits on this setup if it took place. Okay. Now this when it comes to USD/JPY, let's go ahead and see what's happening on the AUD USD dollar. Okay. Now, when it comes to the Aussie dollar, it's been bullish as well. Yeah, so it's been strongly bullish. But when it comes to the setup wise, it hasn't been giving us like valid setups. So that's why I have been into the USD more than the Aussie dollar for that reason. So what we're going to be expecting next on that one, because we still say that we are actually in a bullish momentum. As you can see, price pushed, it accumulated here, and then it made another push, which shows up that the buyers are more interested in buying the Aussie dollar. Okay. So we're going to be basically waiting for a pullback. And once price taps into this demand zone, we're going to switch the 5-minute time frame so that we're going to wait for a reverse of the structure itself. So if we are in the 5 minutes, if we're in a bearish structure, we're gonna wait for the price to change the trend itself and start to show us bullish setups on the 5 minutes. Once that happens, then we're gonna go ahead and take our entries. Okay. So this is for the AUD. Now let's go to the JPP USD. Now for that one, this actually looks kind of good trade. So I'm actually gonna be waiting for price to reach the supply zone, and I'm gonna be targeting only sell positions from this zone. Okay, I'm more into selling the British pound than buying it, so that's why I'm gonna be waiting for price to reach my level, my supply zone, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell it from there. Okay, that's the only thing that I can actually advise you to do now, because there is like a liquidity sweep and price has been in a bearish momentum recently. So yeah, the most probable setup is to wait for a bearish setup. Now let us go ahead for our last currency pair for this week, which is the GBP JPY. Now for that one is kind of tricky. As you guys can see on the 4 hour, if we're going to be like swing trading this currency pair, that's going to be the best option that I can guarantee for you. As you guys can see, we have been in a strong bearish structure recently, and price has been pulling back as well. Now, price has already pulled back to this extreme supply zone. We have already grabbed the previous buy side liquidity. Once we did that, we actually printed a rejection candle, like a very valid rejection candle. And as you guys can see right now, price is accumulating. So if we drop down to the lower time frame, we're gonna see like price in an accumulation phase. Okay, so it's more likely to go bearish than it goes to buying this market. So here it is on the 30-minute time frame. As you guys can see, price has been accumulating here, and then we showed like a strong bullish momentum, and then another accumulation here. Now we're still in an accumulation phase and a bigger accumulation phase actually. So price right now is actually preparing for its next move. That's why um, once it takes too long in an accumulation phase, this means that the next push is going to be very, very, very strong. So that's why you guys gonna take care when it comes to entering these setups, because yeah, you're gonna see a lot of manipulation taking place in the market before price initiates its strong supply move, a strong bearish move. Sorry. So what I'm gonna be expecting to see on this currency pair is that I'm waiting for the price to basically sweep all of the buy side liquidity, show me this exact move, like a V-shaped move. So once it goes up, I want to see like a sharp bearish move. Once this happens, once this exact move takes place, I'm going to look into the lower time frame, which is going to be the 5-minute for me. And then I'm going to wait for a confirmation bearish setup, which will be the most convenient thing to enroll in. So yeah, that's going to be our weekly forecast. And that's going to be our video for today, guys. I hope that you were able to get a lot of information from this video. And yeah, if you would like to recommend that to a friend of yours, I'll be more than happy. So please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe as well for our weekly forecast videos. And do not forget to go to and check out our Discord group. The link is going to be in the description. It's completely for free, guys. We're not asking you any kind of subscriptions. It's completely for free. You can share your trading ideas. You can actually get to know new people in the Discord. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a fun. So we'll be waiting for you inside the Discord group if you got any questions about the currency pairs. And yeah, by the way, we actually do provide free signals on that group. So I'll be waiting for you to see you guys there. And yeah, hope you did enjoy the video for today. And this was Joe from Real Deal Effects. See you later, guys.